Doing my testing in terms of HDR in Sniper Elite 5, I had a lot of fun playing this game. Okay, so let's be serious for a moment and let's talk about HDR in this game, Sniper Elite 5. And please keep in mind, I have just tested this game on the Xbox Series X, not on the PlayStation 5. The simple reason is this game is on Game Pass at the moment, so yeah, it's for free if you're not considering the monthly fee, of course. Anyway, just Xbox Series X, but I think in terms of HDR there shouldn't be any difference compared to PlayStation 5. And as always, we have to talk about the system level HDR game calibration. Wow, that's a long word. This one here, okay? In this case on the Xbox Series X. Again, I haven't tested the PlayStation 5 version, but on the Xbox Series X, Sniper Elite 5 does not support this menu. So it really doesn't matter what you set up here. There is no impact in the game whatsoever. And if you're now expecting any in-game HDR settings in the game, then I have to say no, sorry, there is nothing at all. The only setting what we have is actually brightness setting, which is really just changing the brightness in this game, or let's say like this, it will increase the gamma, it will just brighten up the picture, okay? But no worries at all. Even you use the brightness set to 100%, you will have still perfect OLED black, okay? So there's no difference at all in terms of, let's say, movies or trailers or stuff like that during, or cutscenes during the game, okay? So this is still fine. So this brightness setting is absolutely up to you, how you prefer it. But I found actually, because I'm playing in a very dark room all the time, I found the setting 50 actually quite nice. Just sometimes I felt that there's a little bit of details missing. So maybe 50 is not the best setting for you, but for me in a very dark room with no lights on my LG ZX, it's actually quite nice. Okay, but what are we doing now in terms of HDR settings in Sniper Elite 5? Not much, because there is nothing to set up. Literally nothing. All what we have is a brightness slider, and this slider is not affecting the maximum peak brightness in this game at all. But we are actually very lucky, because this game is or has a very great HDR maximum peak brightness, because in all the objects or specular highlights what I measured or analyzed, we have a maximum peak brightness of 880 candela in each scene. So it looks to me at the moment, but of course I haven't analyzed the whole game, that the maximum peak brightness is probably limited to 1000 nits or candela in this game, which fits of course the LG ZX not too bad, and the C1, C2 or G2 even better. The only weird thing what I discovered is when I analyzed all my screenshots, and I even analyzed screenshot like this where no specular highlights is visible, I still had a maximum peak brightness of 880 candela, and I found out this is caused by the UI, the user interface, because this part here on the bottom here, this very bright object here with the numbers of the guns or whatever you're using at the moment, the whistle and stuff like that, it's actually very, very bright, and this caused a maximum peak brightness of 880 candela. As soon I turned off the user interface, or let's say like this, I used the photo mode, I had the real brightness of the screen, and in this case it was 104 candela. Of course I did all my testing, all my analysis in the photo mode, so no worries at all. The real peak brightness in this game is really around 880 candela. So now of course the question is, HDR dynamic tone mapping on or off? And as always, it is absolutely up to you, but I personally haven't had any problem to play this game in HDR, because you can change actually the brightness a little bit if you like it a little bit brighter. And again, the brightness slider in this game is not affecting the maximum peak brightness at all. But yeah, it is absolutely up to you what you like to use. If you prefer a little bit of a brighter picture, or the average picture brightness, then you should go for dynamic tone mapping on. If you like to have the best experience in terms of HDR and you don't like to have any fluctuation in terms of the brightness, then you should use HDR. But what about Dolby Vision now? Should you use it on the Xbox Series or not? And during my testing, I couldn't find any difference compared to HDR10, but to be very honest, you should not expect any difference because there is no Dolby Vision native support in this game. Therefore, Dolby Vision on the LG CX or any supported TV will just use the HDR10 metadata and it should look exactly the same. The only difference maybe what you can see is because of different picture settings what your TV is using or because of different calibrations, so factory calibrations on your TV, okay? But in terms of HDR, there shouldn't be almost no difference. In terms of the maximum peak brightness, there was literally no difference at all. So that's it already for this video. I'm very sorry that I can't provide you with any settings because yeah, there are no settings at all. The only setting what we have really is brightness slider in this game, and this is really up to you because it will, again, it will not change any peak brightness in this game at all. Dolby Vision, HDR or HDR10, as always, absolutely up to you. There is also, in my opinion, no increasement in terms of the input lag when you use the Dolby Vision picture mode on the LG CX, and I really can't just talk about the LG CX. I'm not sure what you are using for a TV, but in your case maybe there is an increasement in terms of the input lag because maybe your TV does not support Dolby Vision or in the game mode, okay? So I don't know, but anyway, on the LG CX no problem at all in terms of input lag when you're using Dolby Vision, but also no improvement or disadvantage actually when you use Dolby Vision. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video. Please let me know in the comment section if you like to see something like our first impression of this game, maybe the first 20 minutes. But please keep in mind there will be a lot of spoiler. Let me just know if you like to see this on my main channel because I really like to do stuff like this as well, not just boring HDR analyze videos. Actually, it's not boring. I really enjoy it. But you get my point. I like to do a little bit different stuff as well. And I love playing games and I almost have no time to play games. So maybe with first impression, at least I can do a little bit of gaming, okay? Let me know if you like to see this, me playing games like this. And also let me know in the comment section if you like to see this on my LG CX or direct footage recorded from my gaming PC, okay? So let me know what you prefer more, okay? So I can do both, of course. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much. And if you're new to my channel, you know the drill, like, share, subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, also like, share, okay? Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.